remember when Blade was a selling point. Woo!
Rage, available October 4th, rated M for mature.
Hell yeah, dude. Good evening, folks. I apologize for the delay tonight. My headphones are giving me some trouble. So, welcome to the Game Reserve. My name is Jagger Newman. I'm the war in these parts, and tonight we are playing Rage. This game was released in 2011 and was created by id Software, who you guys probably know as the creators of Doom at this point. And it had actually been a good long while at the time since id Software had released a game. Doom 3 came out in, I want to say 2004, 2005, and, you know, it was a huge game for its time. I know people have mixed opinions on it these days, but at the time, you know, it was just one of the most, it was just an enormous game. But after that, id Software began work on Rage, which was to be a Mad Max style first-person shooter with elements of survival and all that stuff. Unfortunately, at this point in the history of id Software, most of the original creators, you know, John Carmack, Adrian Carmack, and John Romero, they had all gone their separate ways, with the exception of John Carmack, who, while a graphical genius, wasn't what you would call a competent leader and director. For Rage, he insisted on keeping the development team small, which, with how complex games were becoming at the time, just wasn't, you know, conducive to getting a game out in time. So, spent a lot of time on the graphics, spent a lot of time on the game, and when it finally released in 2011, it got a very mixed response and wasn't that big a hit, I recall, either. I remember critics enjoying it, but fans, particularly those who played classic Doom, didn't think much of the game. Delta was just a pretty spot standard first-person shooter for the time. Now, I remember playing Rage when it first came out. It was one of the first games that I remember actually following through development and actually anticipating the release of in my high school days. I really enjoyed it back in the day, and I've played a few times over the years, and while I still enjoy the hell out of it, I definitely do get where people are coming from when they bring up issues with the game. All that being said, it has been a long time since I played this game, so let's just go ahead and get this started. As to how I'm going to be playing this game, I'm going to be playing it via Steam. The game is currently available on PS3, Xbox 360, and PC, and PC is probably the best way to go at this point. It might be available for backwards compatibility on the series consoles, but I don't know if there's any way to play it on PS4 or PS5, so if you want to play it that way, you're just kind of out of luck. Okay, let's hope this just starts right up. I don't know why it needs to do that every single time. And looks like the lovely and talented Professor Tempo is in the audience tonight. Hope you enjoy the show, Lois. Great title screen. I love just the simple title, Rage. Perfectly fitting of Doom and Quake. Graphic design is great. I love how the A is almost like an atom bomb. It's just fantastic. An interesting tidbit about the typeface here. So my graphic design teacher in high school, one Neil Summerhour, he actually designed the typeface for this game. Yeah, that was just mind-blowing to me as, you know, a teenager who was just getting into these shooters. So, yeah, that was really cool. I wanted to share that with everybody. Taught me everything I know about graphic design and even helped me develop the visual style for my comic books. One of my favorite art teachers. One second, guys. It just occurred to me I didn't start the recording. Looks like we got ourselves an Armageddon situation here. Lois is saying that the fact that my graphic design teacher did the typeface here is super cool. Can't believe I haven't told her that. I think I might have actually, Lois, but there's a very good chance I hadn't just because it hadn't come up in conversation at this point.
Check. Targets confirmed. Diagnostic audits complete. And our personnel entering stasis. This is
That guy looks like BJ Blazkowicz from, what is it, Wolfenstein?
This is Atlas Control, signing off. May we live to see another day.
So I guess instead of sending oil drillers to blow up a meteor, they just bury people underground. By the way, in regards to the plot of Armageddon, would it be easier to train astronauts to be oil drillers than it would be to train oil drillers to be astronauts? Eden Project. 106 years, that's not that big a deal.
External disturbance detected. Cryogenic chambers compromised. Chamber Omega-5 online. Initiating emergency nanotrite activation. 3, 2, 1. Nanotrite sequencer online. Release cryogenic chamber seals. Internal arc temperature nominal. Rebooting internal data systems.
Well, something tells me this didn't work out too well.
All nanotrite bio-augmentation systems fully deployed. Nanotrites active. Current position unknown. Remote location beacon offline. Running full diagnostic tests. Arc external pressure seals fully released. Safe egress is now confirmed. Outer door lock disengaged. Initiate pre-recorded media playback.
This is President Davis. You, the Ark Volunteers, are mankind's last hope. Our survival, our very existence rests in your hands. No one will know what you will find when you awake. But remember, you, the contents of these arks, will form the final barrier to the extinction of mankind. Our prayers go with you. And Godspeed.
Yeah,
Playback.
so the setup here is that a meteor struck the Earth, and to preserve humanity, they put all these people in cryogenic arcs, as they're called. I guess it's similar in a sense to the plot of Fallout, but whereas in that game you play as a character who grew up in one of these arcs, here you're just someone from the past waking up in a Mad Max style future, which I actually really like. It allows you to roleplay a little more effectively. And like, I remember the graphics just being mind-blowing for the time. This was the first game to run on Intech 5, I think it was. And it was known for just its incredibly detailed textures and everything. Was poorly optimized at the time, though, and even just looking at it now, like, some things like this look a little funky, but yeah, graphics in this game, fantastic. Wah! Yeah.
Hey, you! Over here! It ain't safe here. Get in.
Yes, sir.
I know you got questions, but we gotta get moving. Got bandits all over these hills.
Nice glasses, dude.
We best get going.
Also, I love the Doom guy bobblehead right there.
Dan Hager, and you are one lucky son of a bitch.
By the way, that's John Goodman doing that voice.
A lot of money to whoever hands them over to the authority. Wait, you don't even know the authority yet. Well, I guess you don't know anything about any of this. Welcome to the future.
Why do I suddenly want to start singing Clockwork Angels?
Hold on. Got bandits.
Can I get a gun or something, guy?
Damn shame you're still wearing that arc suit. It's a dead giveaway. Pretty much their world out here. Probably looking for their buddies. Damn. Now we
Well, it says once you hear John Goodman's voice, you can never unhear it. That is true. He has a very distinctive voice.
get to my place. Once they see what I've done, they'll be coming for blood. And for you.
Yeah, I'm not really scared.
I've got a plan that might get us both out of this mess.
Well, I hope it's a good plan.
Here we are. Home sweet home.
Nice digs. Hello.
We need to talk. Get out of the buggy.
Oh, we've been talking this whole time, haven't we? It's almost like this guy can't hear what I'm saying.
Come on, this way. You know, I put a lot at risk to save you. Not just my life, but the lives of everyone here.
Well, we all make
Survived
mistakes.
this long by staying out of trouble. Saving you may have changed all that.
Whose fault is that?
So here's what I need you to do. Head to where those bandits live and wipe them out, plain and simple. No one walks out alive. Except you. You can use one of my ATVs in the garage, and that pistol, and the supplies on the table. Oh, and you won't just get my thanks. Come back alive and I'll dig up some armor that'll fit over that arc suit you're wearing. We got a deal?
So let me get this straight. Your plan to save me and yourself and everyone here is basically to send me to slaughter. Okay, I'm down.
One more thing. Those bandits shouldn't be too hard to take down. Not for you. I hear there's something special about you Ark people.
If you say so. Funky looking revolver. Alright, let's go kick some ass. Wish I could take the buggy instead of this dinky little ATV. This was what I was excited about reading about the game. I had just discovered the Mad Max movies, so getting to play something like this, it just had me really excited. Driving feels pretty good too, even with having to play with keypad. I'm used to playing this with a control, so it's kind of interesting to be playing it with keyboard and mouse. Alright, there's our destination. Alright. Oh man, look at that. You gotta love a good post-apocalyptic wasteland. This looks inviting. It's unlocked. I'll show myself in. I wonder if this is where Miller got the idea for the War Boys and Mad Max. Ah! Ha! How these guys react to being shot is also pretty damn spectacular. Want to be sure you take a look around to gather resources. Stuff like bandages and what have you. Oh, anybody home? Oh, hello. Maybe next time don't rush a guy with a gun, you idiot. Whoop. The shooting in general does feel really good. It is mostly hit scan, but weapons sound powerful, and it's a lot of fun to blow war boys off their feet as they're rushing you. It's also cool how they try to evade your shots, too. While a loving watchmaker. Go! Oh, this ain't good.
Well, look at what Hagar said to us. How dare you think you can walk into our house?
You guys left the door unlocked. That's not my fault. Assholes.
Ah, you're awake. Good. I like my prey to know what's coming. I promise this will hurt.
Yeah, so you have regenerating health in this game, but if you do go down, your defibrillator will activate, and it'll not only bring it back to life, but it'll also kill enemies that are nearby. However, once it happens, it needs to recharge, so you don't want to get killed right after. So, an interesting take, I must admit. I like the look of this skull here, how it looks like a mushroom krill. That's awesome. Okay, it says to save. And I better do that too. That was one of the things that people didn't like about the game when it first came out. Like on the consoles, it had a manual save system instead of autosave, so players would often make it a good way into the game, then they would die and be sent back to the start of the game. So, save frequently, save often. Ah, they got guns too. Understatement of the century, pal. Headshot. Didn't kill him though, surprising. Maggots. God, this is awesome. Whoop. Man, Hagar was right. These guys do suck. Man overboard. You didn't get very far, did you, pal? Yeah. I love ammo. Hey, pal. It's the... How did that not kill you? I hit you right in the head. What do you call and run? Yeah, I forgot how good the animations are here, too. Hey, you watch your fucking language. I taught you guys a valuable lesson about being murderous scumbags. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Yeah, this place is gonna stink. And we're already halfway through the showcase. Time is just flying. Let's see here. Where is my ride? What does this thing do? Okay.
Good work. We're all a little safer because of that. You got our thanks and that suit of armor I promised. But as you can see, we got other trouble. Listen. The settlement was attacked while you were gone. Bunch of bandits we've never seen before. They didn't take anything, they just came for the kill. We have some good people hurt. And we're running low on medical supplies. I'm gonna need your help again.
What can I do for you?
Just past the hill across the way, you'll find another settlement. They tend to stick to themselves, but they're friends. And they have what we need. Just give this letter to Richter. He'll know what to do. If you help me again, I'll make sure our mechanic in town sets you up with your own buggy. What do you say?
That's an offer I can't
And
refuse.
before you go, make sure you got everything you need. Ammo, wing sticks. If not, see Halleck. He's right under the old sign out front.
Alright. First I'd like to get the wing sticks.
Let me guess. You want to know how to throw a wing stick?
Yes.
Easy, friend. I see maybe Dan gave you a pistol. Not a bad weapon, but if you want some subtle killing power, you'll need to use a wing stick. They've got a nanocore for smart targeting, but it'll still take a little practice to master. I'll make a deal with you. You prove you can hit something with them, and I'll tell Halleck it's safe to sell you some. Ready to give it a toss?
Sure.
Good hunting. All right, here are the rules. Watch for the pop-up targets and hit them as quickly as you can. See how many you can get before the timer runs out. Good job. Come on, time's running out.
Nothing to it.
Nice job. If I were a target drone, I'd be nervous. Talk to Halleck and he can set you up.
There we go. Alright, let's check out the shop.
Welcome, stranger. Name's Halleck, and it's a pleasure meeting you. I run this little shop. Got enough supplies here to keep you alive and fighting. Best stuff in the wasteland. Oh, and if you find something of value and you don't need it, bring it here. I pay nicely for quality goods. Care to browse my selections? What you looking for?
Okay, so half binocular. Let's see here. Doesn't have any recipes, so let's sell some items. I want the bandages, so I'm gonna hang on to those. Canned food. Alright. I think I'll get the half binocular. Okay, definitely want more bandages. And I think that'll do for now.
Hope to see you again soon.
Did actually buy all... Yeah, I did. Okay. Let's go deal with these new bandits. Actually, no, I'm going for supplies, aren't I? What's going on here? It's not where I'm intending to go. Medical supplies is where I want to go. Oh, this is looking friendly.
Got a lot of work to do here, pal. If you need something, come by later. Maybe I can help.
Looking for Richter? He's up there.
Pretty sure I've heard that voice before too. Phil Lamar, maybe?
If you got business here, go and talk to Richter. He's the man in charge.
Hey, Richter?
Something, stranger? Well, Dan's run into some trouble again, I see. Well, Janice is going to need to see this list. Go on. She's just up there.
Up where?
But when you're done, come back here. I may have something that'll interest you.
Are you Janice?
You must be one of Dan's new boys. Let me see what you need. Some of these things I'll need to track down. But you know the way it works here. We help you, you help us, right? A member of our group, Juno, went missing a few days back, and I'm getting real worried about him. So while I gather your supplies, how about you go look for him? If you find any trace of him, I'll reward you with my own recipe for making healing bandages. Can you please do this for me?
It'd be my pleasure, ma'am.
Good luck, and I pray that he's safe.
I'll do what I can.
Couldn't help but notice, stranger, that gun you're carrying isn't much of anything. Could set you up with some real firepower. Help us out here, and I'll give you a real weapon.
I'm listening.
Our radio tower up on the hill stopped working. We need someone to fix it. Yeah, probably just out of alignment. You get it fixed for me. I'll give you a shotgun. Sound good? Good luck. This should be an easy job.
Alright. So we'll go for the shotgun first. That's going to come in nice handy. Alright, gotta find my way through this mess.
I'm gasping for a fag here.
I don't like that word you just used. Alright. Let's see. Ooh, goodies. Haven't been keeping an eye out for that stuff. Man, these guys eat bullets. Yeah, maybe next time use your gun, jackass. Okay, that's not where I'm supposed to go. Whoa! Freaky maggots. Poor bastard. Alright, let's get that radio tower up. We should have that shotgun right about now. Where's this Ah, here we go. I wouldn't be surprised this is the first game to come up with the zipline trope. Definitely can't go anywhere without my wheels.
You made it back. Go talk to Richter. He's waiting for you.
Hey, you. Looking for some work?
Perhaps.
With Juno gone, I can't leave my post. But we need to warn the nearby settlements that we've got muties in the area. Can you help me out with this? Excellent. Now, take this firework cluster and shoot it off on the ridge. I've got a launcher there. It isn't hard to find.
First things first, I want my shotgun.
No, not bad, stranger. Didn't know about the mutants. We usually don't get them this far out. You did good, though. See Janice. She's waiting to hear what you found.
Groovy.
Juno's dead? I knew something was wrong, but I had hoped he would show up. This world takes so many good people. But thank you for looking, and here is what you need, as well as the plans to make your own healing bandages. Just look for the things listed and put them together. They will help you whenever you are hurt. Thank you again, and good luck.
Yeah, so here's another big component of the game, which is the crafting system. Get recipes, you can make healing items, grenades, and all kinds of different ammo types.
Some advice before you go. These hills are crawling with bandit tribes. They mostly fight each other, but if they find you in their turf, they'll kill you first, then figure out if you're friendly or not. You watch yourself.
Thanks for the tip, guy. Like I hadn't figured that out already. Okay. Should probably warn everyone about what's going on. Medical supplies. No, mutant alerts.
Be safe, stranger.
I think I'm out of stuff to say at this point. Just kind of driving around. Alright, here's his launcher. Uh-oh. Yeah, how's that buckshot taste? Oh, that feels so crunchy. Oh, I got one of them too. Or maybe not. Where are my wing sticks? There are my wing sticks. Alright, let's get back to the Haggard. Oh! I'm not gonna lie, I did have a beer before I started playing, so... We here at the Game Reserve do not encourage drunk driving, for the record.
Good work. I'm starting to think I made a good decision by saving you.
Bet your ass you did.
You are someone we can trust, and I am in your debt. Now go talk with DR about that buggy. Look for him in the garage.
Hey, come over here.
What do you want?
I've got one word for you to remember. Feltrite. You know what Feltrite is?
Not really.
Well, let me tell you. Feltrite was inside that asteroid that darn near wiped out the whole planet. What it left behind. Now that is interesting.
I don't know why, but this guy kind of reminds me of my dad.
Powerful stuff. You get your hands on it, you keep it. Only trade it for something really good.
His ears are even sticking out like his do. If you're watching, Dad, I love you.
Hey, buddy. Dan said you were taking that old buggy off my hand.
Yeah?
Truth is, not a bad vehicle, but, see, it needs work and parts. The work I can do, but the parts you're gonna need to get.
Of course.
Johan, back at the Outrigger settlement, should be able to help. Sound good?
I suppose.
Okay, see you back here when you get the parts.
Alrighty then. See if there's anything else I can get in the store.
I buy and sell everything that you need in these parts. What do you need, pal?
Let's see here. Everything else I want to keep. Supplies, ammo, ingredients. No recipes though. Alright then. See, got plenty of those, plenty of that. I think I should be good for now. Maybe top off some ammo.
See you soon.
Alright, let's roll. I always with the back and forth in these games. There's one thing that disappointed a lot of people when this game came out. They were hoping that would be this big, sprawling, open-world game, but it's a lot smaller than you would think. However, I'd personally prefer a densely packed open world versus one that's just big with a lot of empty space.
Welcome, friend.
Oh, DR needs some parts for that old buggy. Man, he should just junk it. Now, I'd like to give the parts to you, but I'm afraid I have a small problem.
You don't have them, do you?
I in my garage not too long ago and ran off with most of my spare parts. You're gonna need to go down to their hideout near the old dam and find what you need. Think you can handle this? Could get a bit hot in there.
I think I can handle it.
Won't be easy taking on the bandits on their own turf. Here, take some fat boys for your pistol. That ammo kicks some real butt. In case you run into any locked doors, take these plans to build a lock grinder. They do exactly as their name says. Good luck.
This whole area has been getting more and more dangerous.
Fat boys.
Mutants moving in closer. Stay sharp in those ruins out there.
Okay, so we'll stick with the regular pistol rounds for now. The different ammo types are nice too. Going in here again, I suppose. Only got 5 minutes left on the stream. So sad. I'm having a great time with this. I wish I had more time to play this at the moment. But I guess I'll just have to wait until I circle around to it for... That would be me. Yep. Better alert your buddies. Tell them to start saying their prayers, because I'm coming.
There he is.
Maggot. Okay, why can't I climb this? There we go. Oh, who's shooting at me? No one important. Did you see him fly? That's wonderful. Alright, I got 4 minutes to kill. Quite literally. Knock, knock.
Did you see what they're working on downstairs? Oh, fuck you. You don't belong here.
I love this shotgun. Ah, it's glorious. Ah. Whoa. Ah, what a bloody mess. Who's next? Did your mama ever teach you not to curse? Whoa. Alright, let's see here. Up.
Where's that bloody back? All back! Pull it back! He's going round! Lead out there! Jump! Let's get out of here! I'm out of here! Over there! Come here, you bastard! Fuck this!
Alright, I think I'm having too much fun because I didn't notice that I rolled over into 9 o'clock. Okay, so, Rage. Like, now that I'm actually playing this again and I have more first-person shooters under my belt when I first played this, I've come to realize that it's kind of silly to dismiss this game by comparing it to Doom, because this is trying to do something completely different. You know, Doom is more about the running and gunning and all the crazy enemy types and stuff like this, and you know, this is more in line with modern shooters. It's about the customization, all the different options you have in combat and all that stuff, and really just getting immersed in this world. And it does a really good job with that. It's like, the combat is fun and explosive, the shooting is smooth as butter, but you expect nothing less from the people who basically invented the first-person shooter. The worlds, I just still really enjoy it. I do remember there being some issues with it, but yeah, I would still definitely recommend Rage, and I feel like this is an incredibly underrated game. Is it as good as Doom? Of course not, but at the same time, not much is as good as Doom. So yeah, if you're a fan of first-person shooters, this comes highly recommended. But that's going to do it for tonight, guys. If you enjoyed tonight's content, please be sure to like and subscribe. I do these videos every Saturday at 8 o'clock, and what I do is take a game, play for about an hour, and just talk about the history of the design, all that stuff, because I enjoy talking about that stuff, and I want to talk about it with other people. One thing I do not do, though, is play games from start to finish, because I feel like you're missing something if you aren't playing the game yourself. No disrespect to anyone who chooses to consume video games in that manner, it's just you're going to have to look elsewhere if that's what you're looking for, because that's not what the Game Preserve is for. Be sure to check out the rest of the channel too, because I am starting to do more editor reviews. I just posted a new segment on the channel called BGP Backlogs, where I look at games already showcased. The game I played was Red Steel. Really happy with the way that video turned out. Please give it a watch. But other than that, if there's a game you would like me to cover in this format, please leave it in the comments. I'll be sure to take a look at it. But other than that, I hope you guys all have a good work week, and I'll see you next time.